We are live. What's going on, operators? Let me do one thing really quickly. What's going on? What's going on? Happy Tuesday. Happy June to each and every one of y'all. It's a new month. A lot of big things coming this month. Some people are saying GPT 5.6. I think it may come. Other drops from other AI companies are going to come as well. So a lot of things are going on. But what I want us to focus on this month is taking action, okay? And that's really what this stream is going to be about. Instead of trying out a platform, we're going to apply a lot of the knowledge that we've been building over the last few months and the last couple years. And we're going to put it all to use to create a side hustle or a passive income generating asset. That's what we're going to do. And so, our number one goal today, our only goal today, is to create a faceless motivational AI YouTube channel. Okay. We're not going to use N8N. We're not going to use Meg.com. We're not going to use anything that's super technical. The only thing that we're going to use is GPT 5.5 and Codex. That's it. GPT 5.5 and Codex. Okay. So there are a few steps that we're going to take in creating this that are going to be very, very important steps. And we're going to plan it out right here. So let's do step number 1. Step number 1 is going to be inspiration, okay? We're going to find channels that are examples. Because when we're doing something like this, we don't want to do something that we hope is going to work. We want to do something that we know is going to work. So we want to do something that's proven. There are instances where you should do something that's new, but in this particular instance, this is a category, a niche on YouTube that I wouldn't call saturated, but it has shown itself in the YouTube environment. So number 1 is going to be inspiration. We're going to find channels. Number 2 is going to be getting an idea or getting a concept. Let's just say planning concept. So what is the channel going to be about? What is going to be the nature of the motivation? Like, are we going to use a particular character? Are we going to use a particular format? What is that going to entail? So it's going to be idea, subject, differentiator. Man, don't talk about my spelling. Man, I'm not even gonna spell it. I'm not even gonna spell it. I'm not gonna spell it. I look so bad right now. But um, after planning the concept, we're going to use GPT 5.5 Pro to package everything, and then we're gonna get Codex. We're gonna get number 4. We're gonna get Codex to implement the operation. Okay, so at that point, at point number 4, we will have everything that we need to be operational. Okay, and number 5 is just, optimize. So in this stream, by the end of this stream, we are going to have a new channel, and it is going to be, that's one of the best. Escalator. Yeah. I found this, man. Honestly, Escalator really is an easy way to visualize stuff. So I really, really like it. Shout out Harold, man. What's up with you? How you doing? But we're gonna have a new channel. If you guys saw our last video, we put out a video on our first AI native company that is a publishing company. So this one is going to be a motivational AI YouTube channel, and it's not going to be static image, but it's not going to be video generations either. We're going to utilize what's it called? Hyperframes. So these are the tools. We have GPT 5.5, we have youtube.com, we have Codex app. What else do we need? Hyperframes. What else do we need? I'm pretty sure that's it. Email, Gmail. You're gonna have to sign up an email, so we'll do that. And yeah, that's pretty much it, honestly. So let's get into it. First thing we're gonna do, go to YouTube. And I'm actually going to, but you guys see that's at 7 views. We got 7 views on this one. We got 7 views on this one. Okay, we've only been doing this 8 days. This is the other channel that we're working on, but let me switch to this channel. Okay, so we are going to look at some examples. We're going to look at motivational speech. I don't want to say speech, motivational video. Let's just say motivational video. So like what we're looking for is stuff like this. It has like B-roll in the back and it has the subtitles on the screen. You guys see this is 1.3 million 2 years ago. But what I'm really looking for is the AI generated one. So we're going to, man, like what's it called? It's a really good example channel. I know. I'm doing pretty good. My server just got, oh bro. That's crazy. I hope you get that figured out. Yes, sir. We are definitely live, man. We got things to do. We got things to build. So, it was like something called Unthinker or something. Unthinker? Nah, that's definitely not it. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to think about it. I'm gonna find it. Hold on. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find it. I am going to find it because I know for a fact that I watched this channel. Like, I watched this channel. So let me find this example of this one channel that I know is an AI channel. Okay, I'm not so sure I'm gonna be able to find it. I'm gonna be honest. Let me see. Yeah, it's not happening. Overthinker. Overthinker? Yeah. Okay. So, okay. I got y'all. I got y'all. So, boom. This is an example of a channel that basically is taking, you know, audio files and just putting images over it or like little videos over it. Somalia added it again, trying to break my SSH. These bots, man, really pulling views. Yeah, bro, they are like, 8 days ago, 2.9 views, and this guy's been doing it. What? He started in 2020. Let's see when his oldest video was. 1 year ago. He started 1 year ago. 98K views. So basically, this guy puts out videos for this very specific niche. Like, honestly, some of his videos really are targeting me. Like, there's some videos down here that I've watched. But I'm not sure. Oh, this is like, wait, hold on. You already have the power. Like videos that are talking to people like me, and they work really well. They work really well. Like I'm very captivated, you know, and I'm pretty sure he's monetized. And then he has member videos as well. So, you know, this is what we're building, okay? And we'll just take a look at one.
Here's something nobody tells you. The reason you're not where you want to be has nothing to do with where you started. It has nothing to do with your resources, your connections, or how much time you have. And cut the timeline in half.
It's just that. That's it. 2.9K video views. So basically, what we could do is have a looping face video that's talking, and then we can have the subtitles down there, and that would be one way that we can do it. But I'm just gonna have like images fading in and out. So these are videos that are like motivational videos for like a dark psychology, not dark psychology, but like, I don't know how to explain it. The Batman people. If that makes sense. Like the people that really are trying to live Batman's life. I am. I am. But okay, so this is what we're building. So we're gonna need to find similar channels as well. So I'm gonna ask ChatGPT to help me. And we can actually open in a new tab and see if we can psychology related. Let's see. TNH, this right here. Okay, that's Alan Watts. So that's like a repost. We're doing like original AI
There's a
generated
reason
content.
you're here in this.
I will fall asleep, but the audience of this is probably different than me, I guess. But the thing is, bro, like some people fall asleep to this. Like the publishing company, Black Signal. People fall asleep to stories. You know, like someone reading them a story, people fall asleep to that for real. So it's just about finding like, you come this far. See, this one is like a video. Is this it?
Demands you kneel before its panic.
This is a perfect example. He's not consistent. He didn't stay consistent though. He did not stay consistent. So if we go, oh, this guy started a year ago, which he's getting views, but the thing is, people think like 1 year is enough on YouTube. It's not. 3 months ago, he hasn't posted in 3 months. He probably missed out on getting monetized, or maybe he is monetized. But this is an example of the channel that we're making. So we have two examples, this one and this one. Okay? And we got this to, okay. Solus Fox. Home, shorts, library. Okay. This might be one.
Something is shifting around you right now, and I think
See?
you can feel it.
This
Even if
right
you
here.
cannot
It's just a
help you
bunch of videos looped
that does not exist
and a
for some
voice
kind of
talking
signal,
behind it.
some
That's
kind of
it.
green
And people
ask you to
listen
do-
to this all the time. 141K. And you know, some of these have like real copywriters and writers doing the stories, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm getting Codex to do that. I'm going to analyze these channels and I'm going to do better. That reminds me of those 3 investigator audiobooks I used to listen to when I was younger. Some of that stuff was awesome. Yeah, exactly. Like, it's the same idea. It's the same idea. And the time horizon on this type of channel, honestly, is about 1 year. Like with this channel, this AI channel, I almost got to 1,000 subscribers within a year. So I know for a fact, if I put out 3 per day of these motivational videos, like what? Get a nice thumbnail style. Like they have a nice thumbnail style. I'm not gonna steal their thumbnail style, but it is nice. So we have 3 different examples. I should have never. Hold on. Something really. Solus Fox. Overthinker. Okay. So we got these 3. And they even over here. So this one. Like the men, man, the men niche is literally like they love it, you know? This one, let me see. Oldest 10 months ago. So didn't stay consistent. They said bump it. But I'm just gonna be like, hey, get a ChatGPT subscription, use that to run this. That's it. You know, get the thumbnails right and everything like that. Nothing has to be perfect, and just do it consistently. And if I need to, schedule it out 3 months in advance using Codex. 5 months in advance using Codex. Yeah. So we have 4 examples now. We have 4 examples. So what we're going to do is copy this. We are going to go to a new chat. We're going to paste this in here. I want to let me see. Let me just copy and paste these real quick. Soul Mirror. This one, Solace Fox, and we have Alchemist. Okay. So bam. We have our context. Now, our next one is planning the concept, the idea, the subject, blah, blah, blah. And we are going to use GPT 5.5 Pro for this. Yeah, you can run it fully automated, right? Yeah, 100%. YouTube API to post. I think I just. Yeah, so that's what I do with the last one. That's what I do with Black Press, Black Signal. This one, I have it attached to the API. I gave it all of the skills it needs to be able to create covers, and it set up the whole entire process itself using GPT 5.5 Pro. So this is running completely on its own, and I don't do anything with it. Every day I come back and it's posted something new. The only new stuff that I'm doing, so for example, I just changed the text to speech from OpenAI to 11 Labs. But after that, it's just plugging itself up into it and altering the plan so that I can now use it in that format. So we are going to paste all of those links in there. And if I'm being honest, I have a little bit of an idea of what I want. So this is what I'm going to say. I want you to help me create a YouTube channel that is essentially talking videos with photos behind it. And I want this to be very niche, just like the attached YouTube channels below this. The idea that I want is motivational videos targeted towards people that are building their dream life, and solopreneurs, and people that are very ambitious. Okay? But I want this to have a cool brand behind it, just like the examples that I provided. Like the Alchemist has a very specific brand of an undead skull alchemist that is talking. And I want you to also look at the titles and the thumbnails of these channels and come up with a new idea for a channel that will be successful on YouTube, and many different topics can come out of the idea or be used within that idea. Okay. And if you guys don't know, this speech to text tool was completely built by me locally. I do not sell it. Nobody else uses it. I just built it for myself. And it's hooked up to my OpenAI API key. All right. So like the alchemist has different. All right. Give me a few ideas and we will go from there. Okay. We are going to put this on Pro 5.5 Pro. We are going to send this message. Okay. I don't know what updates they are doing, but this black bar is not it. Sincerely, Control. That is crazy. But it's not hard to set up something like this. Maybe I'm gonna do something similar. I think your idea is great. I might do some real life true crime. Yeah. I think because people listen to exactly, and it doesn't have to be made up stuff. Like I'm doing made up stuff just because I don't really want to deal with any content policies or anything like that. Like I just want to create some new stuff. But those channels that are talking about real crime cases that happen, cold cases, all that type of stuff, like people love that stuff. And the great thing about YouTube is that the same person that watches your channel can come right over and watch my channel 5 minutes later, and we will both benefit from their views. So I feel like there's not a lot of real different channels. So if you can do something that is already working, but do it in a way that people like better or people gravitate towards, then you can be successful. And I don't see why we don't set up 5 of these different ones right now and say, hey, we're going to test which one is going to do best. And I think that that's going to be the evolution of this. To be able to one click create an automated YouTube channel or an automated business of some kind, you know? Like this is really where this is headed. So I'll reverse engineer the reference channels across positioning, visuals, titles, and repeatable topic engines, then turn that into brandable content concepts. And the thing I like about Pro is that it really does and I should have put it on extended because I really do want it to think hard. But it works really hard, and it gets a lot of context and information and things of that nature. I do want to let you guys know, join the AIGK AI Lab. We still have one free slot open, but everybody else will need to get the $1 a month. And there are a lot of updates that are coming out this week in terms of resources. A lot of stuff has been added already. Different prompts, different skills. I've been building a lot of skills as well. So, just different stuff that you can use in your AI workflows while you're experimenting and things of that nature. So definitely check that out. The link will be in the description. I joined your lab. Oh, nice. Perfect. I'm pretty sure. Did I see? Did I probably didn't see it if I'm being honest. But uh sooner or later it'll be way more active in terms of the social aspect of it. People will be, sharing stuff, and we'll have different events going on. Right now we were really in the early access phase, and that was for me to build out the actual light mode of the community so I can have something for people to use. And I appreciate that. And it's gonna get better. I definitely want feedback from everybody on what I need to add inside of there and what I need to take out. So if you have any suggestions, Harold, please let me know. But yeah, so Pro is gonna take his time. It's gonna take a little second, but You can even have like a database of clips that people have used that have gone viral, and you can give it to Codex and say, hey, every day I want you to put one of these out and put captions over it or put our logo on it or whatever. I'm Max on there is Harold here because this used to be for some Python experiments. Also, show I'm Max. Oh, for sure. Okay. Welcome, man. Great to have you. Fantastic to have you, man. I really am interested to see where the AI community goes. Like, a lot of people are gravitating towards different sectors or things of that nature. And I really just want the people that are really building stuff. Like, I don't want the hype people, if I'm being honest. I know they will be here, but like, I'm really trying to get usefulness out of AI, and as I get better, I will share things, and I want everybody else to do that same thing. And that's a community effort. So, you know, things will get there. We'll have a lot to offer, and a lot of people will like, the environment that this provides. So that's what I'm looking forward to. See, like in a video, I would pause this and just like go do whatever else I need to do, and then just come back. But this is kind of the only thing that I want to do today. I have some back end work to do on one of the platforms that I've been working on, and other than that, I'm not really doing too much today. I have to edit some stuff, client work, the typical. Yeah, true. One thing, e.g., robotic AI like role models training or see, that's crazy. Wow. Yeah. Man, shout out Wally, man. Really, man, these robots have nothing on Wally. But no, that's very significant, bro. Like, um robots. So tell me what you think about this. Like, I think that robots are genuinely the last piece to AGI. I think the models are there. The models the models are good enough. And once they have an ability to actually, like, they don't have to simulate something, they can actually try it out. I think that Wally is the best. I think that they will have so much more context that they would have never had if they never got physical body and things of that nature. But hey, man, I look forward to it. I definitely want to hear more about that. Um that's fucking fire. Like, I remember a while ago I saw this guy, he was building the Iron Man suit. He was building the Iron Man suit. And seeing stuff like that is very, very interesting to me. You know, like, it's very, very interesting. I think we might. Man, I'm not gonna do anything else right now because I want to make this a video too. I'm not gonna do anything else right now. Honestly, could we do something right now? Nah, we got to get the idea from Pro first. So we're just gonna let Pro do his thing. Seeing where robots can better understand the world because we can train them with world models in simulations way more fast than in real life. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, man. I feel like the rest of this year is gonna have a lot of big news. Very new world model. NVIDIA Cosmos. Let's check that out real quick. NVIDIA Cosmos. Physical AI. with leading world foundation models. Okay. Wow. The Open Physical AI Foundation model. Power Vision AI reading and build policy models. Like my thing is like when will the interface of training a robot change? Like for right now, I was like 8 years old in a robotics class, and the way that we did it back then, like that was when people were using Scratch to build like games on a computer. But then like using a robot, you had to like there was some drag and drop platforms that allowed you to easily, you know, change actions on the robot and send that information to the robot. But when will it be like are robots getting prompted right now? Like is that a thing? Let me know. I don't know. I'm not really in the I want to be deeper in the robotic world, but I don't have the clearest course to that, I don't think. But pour the cup in the box. Wow. Okay, so this is getting prompted. Pour the cup in the box. But it's like, yeah, today. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So, okay. Quick question. when I'm actually okay, when I'm actually putting GPT inside of the robot, like how does that go? Do I like download something on its storage and yeah, for sure. Like, but is it just like a file that you put on the robot? Like, is that what happens? I'm really not even sure, bro. But do I got this one? This one runs best on NVIDIA AI, adopted by leading. Okay, 1X. We see you. Uber, Hitachi. You know what? I really like this company right here. Gadic or Gatic. It has specialized model training for the robot. Then you using like with the MCP. Okay. Wow. Wow. Okay, that makes sense. So robotic models are different than large language models. And that would make sense. But then you connect it via like MCP so that it can use that model in the, you know, you can just run it locally on your robot GPU. Okay, 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 okay. See, sometimes I can forget that a robot is a computer. It's literally a computer. So it's just a computer with hands and legs or limbs, something that it can move. I wonder if my computer ever thinks about having limbs. But I really like Gatic. Like, check out this company, Gatic. Gatic. I really, really like them. Autonomous freight, running daily middle mile routes for North America. Like, they are going crazy. They are going crazy. I really, really like the idea of that company. Yeah, the LLM can see the camera and output. It's like here, just very simplified to talk hello or whatever. Yeah, man, I feel like that's so cool. Or I never heard Gator before. That looks yeah, man. Gated, they're autonomous trucks. So, a lot of people are looking out for the Tesla semi. Man, we've had autonomous trucks in North America for a minute, from a few different companies, like, you know. But let me see where okay, all right. we have a response from Pro. All right. It worked for 13 minutes. We waited for 13 minutes for this output, okay? The strongest move is not a generic motivational channel. The winning angle is a cinematic, ambitious channel for solopreneurs who are building their dream life in private. The examples are not winning because they say motivational things. They work because they give viewers an identity mirror. This is what it was. This is why I clicked on that video when I saw it from Overthinker. It's because it really resonated with my identity. Like it said something to me. So this is what we need to do in our channel. And it did an analysis on the channels. This one is more emotional, second person self development for people who feel mentally overwhelmed. Solus Fox is spiritual motivational reassurance with this is your moment. You have this. You got this. What do you to generate voice for these videos? Use 11 as a local model or any other platform. So currently, right now, it was using, um, it was using OpenAI Whisper or whatever text to speech that it has, and that doesn't have a lot of customization or wide range. So today I changed it over to using 11 Labs, and I put my API key in there, and now it's starting to use those voices, and it actually sent me an example of a voice.
Black Signal Publishing 11 Labs Smoke Test. This is a short narration verification only.
And that's much better than, you know, the local, like much better. The local sounds very robotic and static. It's not okay. But from now on we're going to be using 11 Labs. I put like $10 in there. If we go developers, hopefully you guys cannot see my API key. So okay, it doesn't show my API key. It doesn't. So I put $10 in here, and I'm expecting to spend around $30 to $40 per month just for this one channel. So this motivational one will be about double that. All right, so let's go back over to this explanation about the idea. Soul Mirror is Jungian, so Carl Jung. Shadow work positioning, especially relationships, attraction, feminine, masculine. Alchemist, a distinct character brand. And I like this idea a lot. Alki, the undead skull alchemist. Describe the channel as an undead skull alchemist teaching life through alchemy. Titles include Repetition is the Secret to Life. I really, really like that. So this is Pro's channel idea. The Forge of the Few. How do we feel about that? How do we feel about the Forge of the Few? A motivational doctrine for rare people building their dream life alone. An obsidian blacksmith oracle with glowing gold cracks in his mask. He speaks from a dark forge where identities, discipline, wealth, confidence, and dream lives are forged. Okay, for the ones building in silence, forge the self, build the life. The life you want will cost you the version you are. Why? I like the mascot power, but it is more directly tied to ambition. Okay. The Forge. Pressure, fire, steel, scars, gold, weapons, crowns. Okay. Okay. The main character is the Obsidian Blacksmith. I wouldn't call him the Obsidian Blacksmith. Maybe like the blacksmith, you know? Yeah, that's good. True. For local models, I guess I would use a proper model. You can compare many on Hugging Face and try, but if 11 Labs is cheap, then probably not worth it. Yeah, voice is very important at the voice sex. That's like, yeah, for sure. Yeah, I've I just wanted to test out the automation for the first few videos on the publishing company channel, and it's good. So I'm gonna just use those newer, improved voices. All right, black graphite, molten gold, bold, condensed. The thing about this is that it kind of has memory from my other chats, and it'll put stuff in here. Okay, repeatable content lanes, the quiet build, motivational for people building alone, discipline and execution, solopreneur systems, content offers, sales, routine, one person business. So these are built to match the emotional pool of the examples but aimed at ambitious builders. Version forged right now. Forged alone. The Midnight Founder. The Midnight Founder. I kind of like the sound of that. Building at night. Okay. A faceless founder in a black hoodie seated beside a glowing Laptop. Is built where everyone thinks you're car. Your 2 a.m. self knows exactly what you're capable of. Stop explaining the dream, build it. You're not behind, you're in the invisible phase. This is why solopreneurs feel so alone before they. Okay. The Crown Architect, design your dream life like a luxury blueprint. A master architect. The Shadow CEO. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I like the Midnight Founder and the Forge of the Few. The Forge of the Few honestly is my favorite. Yeah, you don't want it sounding like I haven't even heard it. World Cup. It's crazy because the World Cup is in Atlanta. I'm in Atlanta, and it's like, okay, which one? Which one? Is it Jelly Roll? Jelly Roll. That's funny. Official album. Echo Ladder. Which one should I use? We're stuck on these songs, man. We're supposed to be on lighter, lighter. Oh my gosh.
Never felt this free before.
I'm not even gonna listen to it, bro. I can't even do it. That's crazy. Man. I'm not politically, but like family friendly songs. Family friendly songs. That's what they are. All right, so this is what we're gonna do. Um the Forge of the Few. Yeah. Let's do. I like the idea of the Forge of the Few a lot, and I want you to help me build this out further by giving me a full, complete brand overview. And I want you to tell me what the obsidian blacksmith will look like, or give me a prompt to create his image, and anything else I need to know about this idea. And so we're not going to use pro for this since we've already basically done all of the thinking. We're just going to use heavy. We're going to send that. And so this is going to be much faster. Much faster. The older ones are so good. That's the OG one. That's ass. Man. music is in a weird state. Weird state. Let me see. Maybe it's because this is a video. My blue background is a video. Okay, let's see. Forge of the Few, brand promise. Every video should make the scene in their private struggle. Okay. Use is not a superhero milestone. Is a method by crossman of identity. Okay. Okay. Let's create his image really quick and what we will. Ow. Where? Create his image. Full body reference. And then we can use these after it. So we got prompts, we got the logo, we got the visual style guide, blah blah blah. Honestly, I really don't care about this. Like, I do not care about the visual look of this because I know for a fact that it doesn't matter. Like, people will really click on anything that captures their attention. You know, I was trying this AI video generation for TikTok like 4 years ago before ChatGPT. It was not as good and easy as now because it was as you had to use it. My girlfriend said did not perform. Yeah, man. It's AI has come a long way, you know, but I feel like we were using it for, you know, the things that we can do in the most volume, or the things at that time that were really popping off was TikTok Shop, getting monetized on TikTok. For the video, for the visuals, for the video. Yeah. They just want to listen, you know. It matters a little bit when it comes to did I close these things? No, I didn't. It matters a little bit when it comes to the niche, but like it's not anything that takes a designer. I'm a graphic designer, so it doesn't take anything that needs a designer. If Aoki, the undead skull alchemist, is, you know, who it is, then yeah, you're gonna use skulls in your thumbnails, and that's an important part of the brand. But for this, I'm not going to say, hey, I want this to be like this, I want that to be like that, because I don't. It doesn't matter to me. Like, I'll let ChatGPT decide. Pillar 2, okay, the quiet build, the furnace. Your next 24 hours, your life will rise to the level of what you refuse to tolerate. So yeah, these are cool. Standard video structure, cold open, hit the view with a painful truth, describe exactly what they're feeling, teach the one core idea through metaphor. Okay. Channel packaging. So we got the description, we got the about section. Most people want the dream life. Trailer script. First 20 video ideas. This was thinking heavy. This was not even pro. Okay. Okay, I will be utilizing Codex to automate this entire YouTube channel. So I want you to put together a package that will allow this. So I'm actually going to use something from a previous music record. Let me see. Record label. Let me see. AI record label. AI usage. AI record label. I talk to ChatGPT so much. V1 build plan. Is this actually it? No. This is definitely not it. This is definitely not it. Uh, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find it. AI usage setup. AI music label setup right here. So the prompt I used in this one, I want you to. So basically, I want. An AI native company. I want you to help me set so set that up for me. Okay, cool. I'm gonna use this. Did we? Wow. Okay. I want you to. Matter of fact, how to run this operation. We'll be using YouTube. Um, GPT image 2, hyperframes for video creation slash editing. Image creation. Sport betting bot is not doing too well. Really? So I thought sport betting bots might do a little bit, you know, good. I was actually about to bet on the upcoming NBA Finals game, and I asked GPT 5.5 Pro video editing. Okay, we are not gonna use extended. We're gonna use standard. Um. Okay. Is that all I need? Yeah. Let's do that. Let's do that. All right. So now GPT 5.5 Pro is going to go back and give us a package of files just like it did in this one. So this is a package right here, and it has all of these files inside of it: agents, README, Codex agents. This is the different artists. It has the operating model, artist roster, release cadence, all them type of documents, templates, catalogs, prompts, all types of stuff. This is what Pro is going to do for us. Okay, so we created our image of the blacksmith. I like this one. I like that one a lot. I like that one. Image too. Okay. Now I'm going to copy image and bam. And I don't really think I so we could use like this type of thumbnail where the blacksmith is on the side doing one thing, and then just a few words on the other side. Don't want to mess with that. Yeah, man. He's touching super hot metal. Nah, I do like this look though. I do like this look. He is a white guy, but that's okay. We're not racist. Why is there Chinese in the back? No idea. But now we got a full body one. Yeah, this is cool. I like it. I like it. I like it. User one sending SOPs, prop layers of five user templates. Okay, cool. And what I'm gonna do off screen really quick is set up the Gmails really quick. So let me do that. The Gmail email for what's this gonna be called? Forge of the Few. We're going to use another account, create account for personal use. Forge of the Few. Okay. The Forge of the Few. Let's see. Um, Where's my phone at, bro? Give me 1 second. Gotta get this code, man. Alright, more options. Don't save. Yeah, save that. Alright, bet. The email has been set up. So we need to set up the YouTube account really quick. I'm pretty sure like I can show y'all this part. Pretty sure. Pretty sure. So what we're gonna do is create a channel. Forge of the Few at Forge of the Few. And Forge of the Few. Right there. Create channel. I like the stream. I like this theme, two-factor system. You just scan the QR code, then you are in. Yeah, I do. I mean, me personally, I had to use an authenticator app instead of just scanning the QR code, so it wasn't always easy for me to get inside of my Steam account. The worst is Microsoft Intro ID. Oh my god, I spent a week trying to verify it. Yeah, I've never used that actually. Ah, that's crazy. A whole entire week, man. That's tough. Let's see, is this still working? This is still working. I found the right Codex. Support. So you guys see, it's done a lot. Verifying. Okay, cool. And inside of Codex, I'm gonna optimize the process further. So let's go back to some of these prompts. This one, thumbnail, hero image, profile icon. Okay. I really, really like the look of this guy. Like genuinely. Looking if you don't have to use it. I mean, what would you use it for? Is that like SSO? With bugs and errors and glitches. I find it very interesting that a lot of these larger companies, like Zaxby's only recently updated their app. Before that, it was terrible, and that was like this year. So I don't know. These larger companies, they like to take their time. Google Cloud, Vercel, it is way more easy. Yeah, I could probably see that. And I'm loving the new AI platforms that are, building stuff that are geared towards agents like InsForge. InsForge, I love InsForge. Like this is what I use for my backend. And they have integrations with Clerk for authentication. So you're able to like go in here and I don't even have to use this platform. I can just tell my agent to use it. So, these older companies definitely need to step their game up. But at the end of the day, I really don't even care. Okay, this is cool. This is cool. This is cool. I like that he's bald. Can I download it, please? Like, what is wrong with this window? Like, what is this black thing at the bottom? Motivational YouTube. No, we're talking about this one. So we want this one. Bam. Okay, there we go. We are going to download this guy. We are going to go over here. View your channel. We're going to YouTube Studio. Continue. Customization. Picture. Put that in there. Okay. And of course, we're going to have to manually resize because this cannot do it on its own. Unfortunately. Let me see. I think that's pretty okay. That's pretty okay. Yeah, it was Microsoft. I had an app where users connect their Outlook, so you have to be trusted Microsoft. Yeah, see that's something that I'm about to go through with the social media management platform that I was building. So I gotta be like a trusted partner at these social media platforms. I don't think all of them have like a trusted partner, but um I'll do whatever it takes, honestly. I think it'll be a good app, so I'll do whatever it takes. Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. Let me see. Your channel. Okay. We it's coming together. It is coming together. Okay. So we have this still working, packaging up our stuff. What other prompts do we have? Talking video portrait. Ooh, talking video portrait. Let's see this. Let's go thinking heavy. Facing the camera as if delivering a serious motivational message. That's crazy. Let's see that. I think this is like such a fun experiment to do. Like just trying out different YouTube channels. I hope they don't like purge AI based YouTube channels because it's like we're still bringing people to your platform. Like we're still, you know, we're not breaking the guidelines. We're not saying that it's real content. No, this is AI generated content, but you guys love it. So watch it. That's what I say. You know. So bam. We got that. We probably won't use okay. We will get some thumbnail prompts from our GPT and we will use those to do stuff. That makes sense. To visualize what the thumbnail looks can be. Also, I was doing some game dev recently. AI is so good for that. Wow. It's gotten that much better. I remember on this channel we tried something called Rodin AI. Hyper 3D, yes. Hyper 3D Rodin. And at the time, this wasn't the best thing for like image to 3D model. I don't know if they've made some improvements. They're saying Gen 2.5, May 24th. So it looks like they're, making some advancements. But that is another experiment that I will be doing in the live stream is building a game. We'll see how many days it takes us going through that whole process because that's something that I've always wanted to do as well. I think this is pretty cool. I do like their platform. I don't come on over here a lot, but I do like this. It's like a Roblox character. Um, but these are very very nice, and I've been seeing that a lot more people have been using it with Blender and things of that nature. So it got some good sample images and it created this model. That's pretty crazy. That is pretty crazy. We got the skull. This is pretty nice. It depends on the game. I was making tiles for top down RTS game, which is perfect for image to 3D. Yeah, I agree. Let's see. This is still finalizing. It's repackaged. I think a single link should work for the documentation. A zip file seems like enough, but maybe the user would prefer a direct package instead. I'll include a folder link if needed. Also, I'll add citations where we use the web sources such as Codex and other technical docs. I'll make sure the final format matches the user style, concise and clear. Okay. Meshy was also one of the good ones. Meshy. Oh, nice. Game development, product design, education, game development. That's pretty cool. I would never understand how they do this stuff. Like, I feel like this is some world model stuff. To be able to go from image to 3D, like that feels like a world model type of situation. Okay. Cool. I like it. We may do some 3D stuff. Don't count on it, but we may do some 3D stuff on this channel. Maybe. I will be right back in 1 second. All right. I know you can use images to generate video of an object, Gaussian splats, 3D environments. I don't know how they do that. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. But it looks like Codex is finished. So 17 minutes. It took it 17 minutes to put together basically the entire operating system that we will use inside of Codex. So let's take a look. I built this as a repo style production system so Codex can understand the brand, run the content workflow, and generate consistent deliverables for YouTube GPT Image 2. Generate consistent deliverables. Prompt system, Hyperframes video system for cinematic still photo videos is built for AI agents. Okay. All right. Let's to a Git repo. All right. So what we're gonna do is download this into our downloads. We're going to open our Codex app. We are going to start from scratch, and we are going to call this Forge of the Few. And then we are going to go inside of our files, create a new project inside of here called, matter of fact, I should have never done that. Okay, so the few, I should have never done that. Let's unzip this really quick. Unzip this inside of this actual folder. Bam, extract it inside of there. All right, so we're gonna have this prompt pack. Should this be the root? We'll just use this. Okay, cool. So we're going to do like this, use an existing folder. We're going to do this one right there. And we are going to put in the start prompt that 5.5 Pro gave us. And we are going to say this as well. Essentially, what I want you to do is create scripts and then create voiceovers for those scripts. And we will implement 11 labs for that. And I want you to generate images that you can stitch together using hyperframes to create the YouTube video, including the voiceover and a thumbnail for that video, and then release them to YouTube on an automated basis. Okay, so I'm telling it like, do not create automations for now. Okay, so we're going to say that. And let me just check my usage, 99 and 93. And bam. So basically what we just did is take the folder that 5.5 Pro created for us, unzipped it inside of here. As you guys can see, the agents.md, you are the production operator for the Forge of the Few. We got assets in here, we got content. So it's gonna stay very organized within this. And that's what I really, really like about this method of AI native business creation. So let me see. So this has routing in it, different documents for different reasons, different stuff like that. So it kind of understands what it's going to do, and all it's doing is really getting this specific repo to a place where it can do that. my Codex, man, recently took 55 minutes. It was just testing some stock strategy out with historic data, then turned out to be performing 2% worse than S&P 500. Yeah. I think if a person with a high probability strategy, which I don't really think that exists, if they give that to Codex, then Codex will be good. But if you want Codex to train itself or gather information itself and create patterns or um kind of like mechanisms of choosing a trade or choosing to buy a stock itself, it's not going to really do it that well cuz I they don't like I feel like it's that world knowledge problem. Like they can read headlines and they can see metrics, but they can't really look in that CEO's face and see that he's a little tired right now, you know? And you can kind of predict a stock decrease from a CEO looking tired. That's just theoretical, but that's an example of like just the world knowledge hump that AI is going to have to get over. All right. The docs have on a fixed package layout. There is a scaffolding villain, so I'm going to follow those rather than hand roll file names. There's no git repo metadata, so I rely on file inspection instead of git diff. Great. Because this is not in GitHub right now. Yeah, of course, because we're doing all the work to train my model based on my data and my strategy that I wanted to test out. It was doing the same I would be doing, but of course, saved me a bunch of time. Yeah. Like it saves so much time that even if it does get it wrong, like I'm okay with, going back and training it. Just took that long because I had to see what. Yeah, man. Script.md. Episode file with the final production package now. Man, I'm really excited about this channel. Like, I'm gonna choose a really cool thumbnail style. Like, I'm gonna choose something that's like really cool. I'm not sure if we're gonna get to that today. But I will say this. I will promise that I will not work on this unless I'm on stream. Like, this is gonna be a stream only project. I will only work on this on stream. Otherwise it would just be like automations running and stuff like that. But basically where we're at now, so if I go back over here, we went to find inspiration. We found 4 different channels. We planned out the concept. We got 5.5 Pro to do that. We got 5.5 Pro to package everything. And so I'm going to put lines through these. We're going to put lines. So we got that. We got that. We got that. And now Codex is implementing the operation. So it's basically taking that raw repo and turning it into something, you know? And then what we will do is optimize everything. So whatever the brand style looks like, whatever the output of the first video example that it creates for us, whatever sound that it uses, things of that nature, we're going to test all of that stuff to make sure that it's in a good place, you know? And we're going to use 11 Labs for the voice. And I want it to be like a deep voice. Like a deep voice. So we're actually going to check that out now. Voices. Okay. Chuck Miller, deep raspy.
The rain didn't come that year.
We watched the corn turn to paper and the sky turn to dust. Prayer was
Okay. That's cool. Wait. What did we just click? Add? I don't want to add that. Hold on. Oh, it just got added to my voices. Okay. I
all
really
we had
like
left.
this one, but I wish that we could, see similar voices to that one. So we're gonna do narration. We're gonna do deep, smooth.
चांदनी में बैठकर
With over 3 billion listeners,
कंटेंट बनाना
and if
The
Yeah.
rain didn't come that
It'll be
year.
Chuck.
We watched the corn.
Nunca te olvidaré.
pull up a chair.
That was 10 years
Let me
ago. So now how does he see me? As a bro?
English.
A friend? Something else?
She tore her and
The truth behind this ancient mystery.
sustainable progress depends on clarity.
That was 10 years ago. So now how does he see me?
Something
As
that's
a bro? A friend? Something else? Or does he just want to hear my voice narrate YA fiction?
deep. Okay, let's see this.
Step into the fire.
The rain didn't.
Denzel stood at the hospital window, his gaze fixed on the city's neon.
Clouds gently float over mountains like dreams above reality.
Why your message got redacted? What you trying to say, bro? Can I show it anyway? Dang. Why did it do that? Oops. Damn. Oh, you just said damn. Then your voice is like English listening. Texas recently where I'm from, they put extra noise over that shit so you couldn't hear it properly. That's funny. That's funny.
Evil is evil.
Ooh.
Lesser, greater, middling. It's all the same. If I have to choose between one evil and another, then I prefer not to choose at all.
I think I like this voice. What is this, James? Shout out James, man. And it's British? I like this. If the owner of this voice removes it from voice library, it will become available for you after 90 days. Okay. I really like this one. Professional voice clone. Studio quality.
Evil is evil.
I like people, and I like them to like me.
Evil is evil. Lesser,
I like
great.
that one.
I've guided a lot of people with hundreds of a well-taken.
I have generated over.
It is sad to see people do.
I wish I was a fisher.
The frost does.
Don't settle for a relationship.
Evil is evil.
It's James.
Lesser,
It's James.
greater, middling.
We have to.
It's all
James.
the same. If I have to choose between one evil and another,
Don't add
then I
to
prefer
any
not to
collection.
choose at all.
No, don't. Wait. Create a new collection. What is this? What's this thing called? Forge of the Few collection. Okay. So we're gonna add that voice, and then we're gonna use it real quick. Okay. We're going James. Bam. I'm going to get write a paragraph. Write a motivational paragraph targeted towards solopreneurs. I spelled that wrong. This is still working. Okay, let's insert that. Most people will never understand why you keep going. 1.4 times rate for this voice. What? Click enhance to add tags. I'm not going to be doing this stuff. Okay, we got James. Let's use James. We can generate this. MP4, MP3, language override. Let's just generate speech.
Most people will never understand why you keep going. They will see the late nights, the missed weekends, the uncertainty, and the sacrifices. But they won't see the vision that keeps you moving forward. Most people will never understand why you keep going. They will see the late nights, the missed weekends, the uncertainty, and the sacrifices. But they won't see the vision that keeps you moving forward. As a solopreneur, you are carrying the weight of the mission alone. Every sale, every setback, every lesson, and every breakthrough belongs to you. The advantage is that every skill you build, every connection you make, and every obstacle you overcome compounds into an asset no one can take away. Stay focused on the long game. The businesses that look effortless today were built through years of invisible work. Keep showing up. Most people will never understand why you keep going. They will see the late nights, the missed weekends, the uncertainty, and the sacrifices. But they won't see the vision that keeps you moving forward.
Okay. Where did my generates? Okay, right here.
Most people will never understand why you keep going. Most people will never understand. Most people will never understand. Most people will never understand why you keep going. They will see the late nights, the missed weekend, every lesson. Stay focused
I like multilingual. I like multilingual.
Most people will never understand why you keep going. They will see the late nights, the missed weekends.
You know what? We're going to use multilingual right now, but I do like V3. I do like V3. So, bam, we got our voice. We got our voice. What I'm going to do now is go in here, go to my voices. We are going to go to copy voice ID. And we are going to, okay. Okay, it built a full episode. It built a full up episode. No image was generated. No voice files because voice ID rights and approval are still pending. Okay. Here here is the voice ID. Then the next was 0 plus. You can use the image generation. Make sure it is 16 by 9 for a thumbnail. Okay. Music and no music. No SFX. All right, bam. Bam. But it did like run it. Nobody is coming. Assets needed. Scripts. This is the script. Nobody is coming. 8 minutes and 30 seconds. Nobody is coming to build it for you. Not the mentor, not the investor. This is hilarious. How many credits is this going to take? How many credits is this going to take, bro? 5,000 out of 5,000? Is it? Man, I can only use 5,000 for real? Only 5,000? Are you serious? How many characters is this, man? Character counter. This is 4,816 characters. What is it talking about? I think it's like the gaps, or maybe I just need to put the notebook on the blank blank blank. Okay, so it really cut it off. Use forwards, finish it. Okay, practical turn. Okay. And this doesn't even, this has like, timestamp. So we're not even supposed to use this. But let me see. Okay. I found no. I'll just place it in the environment. Dang, bro. Converted to WoW. Why you saying that, man? Maybe the API doesn't have a character limit. Okay, what the fuck? Nah, man. Character limits everywhere. I really, really like this picture. I really, really like this picture. Like, I feel like this channel that I'm making right now is really geared towards me. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be watching these videos. Cause like this is literally me. So, you know. I'm gonna see the .env that it makes and put my little key in there. I can't show y'all my key. Yeah, new wallpaper for sure. What? Man, that thing is cold. That thing is cold. Let me see. I thought they had like a set as desktop. Set as desktop background. Maybe you gotta really go in the settings and change it. Okay. Cool. So it created the env. We are going to open a folder. We're gonna get this. We're gonna go text edit. I don't think. Oh dang. Well, whatever. So these are the ones that we need, and we are going to hyperframes API key. We do not need a hyperframes API key. We're not gonna do our YouTube client today. We will do that on a different day, just because, like, time. API, AI, API, developers, API keys, copy key ID, voiceover API key. Okay. Save. Okay. It said. Let's see that. Okay, I added it. Okay. So now it should be able to do the full pass. Should be able to do the full pass. Okay. Studio 3.0. Let's try out Studio. Get all of these. Start right here.
Nobody is coming to build it for you. Not the mentor, not the investor, not the perfect plan, not the version of your family that finally understands. Not the motivation you keep hoping will arrive clean, loud, and undeniable. The life you keep seeing in your head is not assigned to them. It is assigned to you. And the hardest part is not that nobody is coming.
Yeah. I think I think I think we got something. I think we got something. We're gonna use James and the generator not. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, we got something that sounds good so far. I appreciate it, bro. We gonna keep working though. Get this. I don't think we're gonna release our first one today, but we could if we were gonna work all day. And honestly, I want to get to the point where I'm doing like longer streams, like 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours. But ain't no but, bro. Ain't no but. I can do that. I can do that. I just gotta have like stuff planned, stuff to do. Which there's always something to do, but I'm just saying like I wanna have like some type of structure going into it beforehand. Understood using as for the final for the timed image clips. This is still running. Voiceover is generated. Duration 7. Hold on, bro. That did not use too many credits. That did not use too many credits. I'm pretty sure I can go over here. Can I go to usage? API pricing. Usage? Ain't got anything like that. Usage. All right, bet right here. So it just used it. Can we see? This is the last week, last 15 minutes. Yeah. So bam. It doesn't use too many costs for overage surcharge. Have I spent $1.94? Let me see. This is just the last 15 minutes. Let's go to the last day. Okay. So about $1.94 we've used so far. Look at this. Do you see this? Man, shout out Harold, man. Have a great day. I appreciate you for stopping by, bro. As always. Hey man, I'll see you in the next one too, man. I'll see you, man. Nah, this image is insane. This image right here is insane. You got the text right here. You are alone right there. What? I'm clicking on that. I'm clicking on that one. We got this. So it's creating all of the images for this now. And but we do have the voiceover. So we can go in here. We can go to exports. Nobody's coming. Renders. Nobody's coming. Generated. Nobody's coming. So let's got that in there. Audio. Nobody's coming. Voiceover.
Nobody is coming to. One mark bends you toward distrust. Fourth, leave proof.
Look at that.
When the task is finished, there should be evidence. A saved draft, a sent message, a recorded file.
That's very nice. That is very nice. I don't know about y'all, but we're only an hour and 42 minutes in, and we're almost done with this. So you can get this up and running in less than a day, and really get some great outputs. Like, look at this. That doesn't match the forge scenery, but I think I'm okay with that. I think I'm okay with all the visuals not necessarily being inside of the forge, I like this one a lot. And I'm eager to see the first version of the video because I want to make sure that it has the animations down and transitions through scenes and stuff like that. So promise after filling leaves. But we gonna let this run, man. And I think today we'll stop at once we get the actual video from the first version of the video, at least, just to see the voiceover attached to the video and how it actually goes. Now, this like reconnecting thing is very interesting to me. Stream disconnected before completion, WebSocket closed by server before response completed. Like sometimes on longer horizon stuff, it'll do stuff like that, but or if I started a session and then I'm coming back to a session, it'll do that. But I just had my ENV open. That's crazy. Just all out in the open. That's fire. Very fire. Like I feel like this is gonna, like, if I go a whole entire year consistently putting these out, I think that this is gonna be absolutely phenomenal. Absolutely. And this is all it is. Like, we haven't used multiple chats we haven't done much for this. Like, this is such a easy thing to do. Anybody can do this. If you don't think you can start a YouTube channel that's a faceless channel right now, you can do it autonomously with Codex. If you have a pro plan, $100 a month plan, you do it. You can definitely do it. Late night laptop draft. So it's just been generating images, and I'm gonna go over here to OpenAI platform just to see my usage over there. What's this? Do we still have $10 in here? I thought it would like take the money out of the balance like as it goes. Does it do it at the end of the day? I'm not sure. All right, let me see how much usage this has been using. So it's definitely been using more, but it's using more output than input. So about 44 cents. Wait, let's do just today and yesterday, which I didn't do anything yesterday. So yesterday was like 42 cents. Today it's at 2 cents. And we've gotten just a few images. Yesterday, what did I generate? Total requests. Like, it should show you the actual request. Responses and chat completions. Okay, yeah, text to speech. This is what I was using for the text to speech for the other AI native channel. And then transcribe. So I still have tons of usage on here. Like go home. Oh, I got $2.78 on here. I'll put what, $20 on there. Let's see. We got more images. We got laptop, hourglass, the doors or entrance, whatever that is. The still set is now enough for a complete hyperframes edit, thumbnail, code open host, desk, rain window, furnace, steel, hammer, and end card. I'm creating a project local hyper. Okay. Very nice. When you are editing, only use subtle zoom, slow zoom, slow fade, transition, or pan or slow pan without image leaving screen, which I don't see how that's gonna work. So slow pan is not gonna work. We'll see. Let's see what it's gonna do first. I'm gonna just see what it's gonna do first, because maybe it does okay. Maybe it does okay. Man, we about 2 hours in. 2 hours in, and we're about to get our first video. All right. 11 generated images. Shot list. All types of stuff. We're about to see it. So stay tuned. Stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. Get it, man. But yeah, this is the new process of building companies or building YouTube channels. You know, the YouTube channels that rely on images and audio mainly, all of them can be automated. That means children's channels, book channels, these type of motivational channels. You could even do a ASMR channel that's like a sound that's playing in the background over and over again, and then a visual of what would create that sound. And people will watch it, bro. Like, I kid you not. As long as you're consistent, you get in the YouTube algorithm, you can grow any channel on YouTube. There's a niche for everything in anybody. Well, I'm right here. Let me look at these websites really quick. Like, I need to change. I need to change this. I don't feel like people necessarily really read this stuff. Oh, sorry. My bad. For anybody in a dark room right now. Got these. Nice. All right, my computer is getting warmer, so I know for a fact that something's happening. The render is underway. The full 467-second composition. Wow. The still set is not enough. Let me find one. I'm running left first before it tracks. Render progress is around 40%. Is a full resolution, so I'm better than finish rather than switching tools mid render. Yeah. Smart AI. Super smart AI. I'm excited for this, man. So we should be seeing the video in the next few seconds. Next minute, max. Let's see. See if it pulls it again. Which I could just open the HTML. But I'm gonna just leave it alone. So it's 7 minutes. Our first video is gonna be 7 minutes. Let's get GPT to help us with a give me a text prompt to create our YouTube channel banner. Okay. So bam. Bro, I thought my mail just crashed. My frames are definitely dropping while this is rendering, but Let's see. It's past 60%. Voids goals. Excuse me. Let's just take this. Let's go like this. About 5 minutes in on the render. 75%. Hyperframes render output. Renders nobody is coming. Nobody is coming. V01. MP4 quality standard. Quality standard. We need highest. High quality. All right. So I don't know. Should it still be saying 75? Does this update second by second? Maybe it's stuck on something. Could be stuck on something. Let's see this. Look at this. What we're gonna do. Let me see if I can actually put this inside of here. Because usually this isn't gonna work. Yeah, okay. Gotcha. Alright, so basically we're gonna have to resize this, but we're gonna wait until this is finished because I don't wanna interrupt anything. Frame capture finished and half frame isn't kept. Frame capture finished. Okay, 90%. Alright, cool. It's getting there. It's pretty much done now. Browser, GPU, auto detect. Standard auto work is 11 cores. The render completed, but the CLI summary was 630 even though it captured. Huh. That's interesting. So the CLI summary reports 630. 5 time elements. Power. Extracting video. False config flag. Huh. So I guess it has to fix something with the video. Okay. Okay. So the final video is done. Let's go inside of here and take a look. Forge of the Few. We got renders.
Nobody is coming to build it for you. Not the mentor, not the investor, not the perfect plan.
Yeah. So that's cringy
One thing that would
only
make
because
tomorrow
like it has these lower thirds and yeah, it puts like a
simple.
A black overlay on the video. When you're creating the video, only include the images and animations. Do not include any lower thirds or text over the images. Unless you do captions that are simple black and white captions with maybe an emphasized word that's gold. Okay, so I don't want it to generate this again, but this is what I would do. I would just take off the animations that it did, and just keep it strictly image and video. Image and video. Image. Yeah, I had a feeling. I had a feeling.
Nobody is coming to build it.
This is like typical hyperframes. So we're not gonna release this, but once we take the words off of this, I think this will work.
It does not lower the heat because the steel is uncertain. It does not reshape
Now,
the metal.
I also want to explore like, like sound effects. Like if this was playing, can a hammer sound like it's hitting some steel or something like that? This one is playing, it can be like some sizzling, like different sound effects to make it more immersive. So I think the only thing that I would really do right now is just take off the words. And so this is the thumbnail that it created. But unfortunately, one thing that I've noticed about GPT inside of Codex is that it does not like using the image generation tool. It will default to hard coded text onto an image. It's actually bad. So that would be our next step. Our next step is actually actually I closed it. But our next step is optimize. So we're taking its first generations and giving it feedback on that and making it regenerate it until we get it right. And once we get it right, we will then set up automations for this to run it completely by itself. All we have to do is keep money inside of our 11 labs, keep usage in our ChatGPT account, and it will be able to run this all on its own. So you guys see it, man. This is the video that
nobody is coming to build it for you, not the mentor.
Complete scripts. We went through and used ChatGPT Pro, gave it our inspiration, our channels that we found, gave it our idea. It came up with exactly what we were looking for. We then took that, created a few images just to see what it'll look like. This is what it'll look like. So we have this guy. This was so exaggerated. That guy, we like that. That's the banner, but we just have to resize this inside of Photoshop. Then we got it to package everything up so that we could take it over to Codex. So that is when we got our where is it at? Our pack. Okay, so our pack includes all of these files inside of it, hyperframes, blah blah blah. Now Codex is using it, and it created all of this stuff with it. Also for thumbnails, the text should be generated on the thumbnail while it's generated. Do not generate the background without the text, and do not place text on a blank image using code instead of the image generation tool, the image gen skill. Okay, so that's how we will optimize. And Codex came in here, it unpacked everything for us, set up our repo, made sure that we had everything, told us that it needed a couple things. We gave it to that, and it started working. It got the first version, and we are going to, continue working with this on stream. So that's the plan, man. Yo, you're still alive. Great. Switch to my account for something. Doesn't matter. I appreciate it. So check out this video. So this is the first video.
Nobody is coming to build it for you, not the mentor, not the investor.
Then it goes to like other parts.
If you keep seeing in your head is not assigned to them, It is assigned to you. And the hardest part is
Fade.
not that nobody is coming. The hardest part is that part of you is relieved when they do not.
Yeah. So,
This
but
is
we're
why
gonna take
nobody
off.
can build it for
We're gonna take off all of the text and take off the black overlay, so it's just images fading out and fading in, and we may put captions on it. So that's what this prompt is saying. But I'm not gonna send this right now. Um, we will do that one another time. Yeah, the transitions are perfect, just how I wanted it. That's why I didn't say anything. I wanted it. I wanted to see, like what transitions is gonna put on it itself, and it used the right transitions, which is very, very good. So yeah, we got to a point where we created the channel, we got the whole entire channel idea and plan. We know what it's gonna look like, we know what it's gonna sound like. All we're doing right now is about to optimize, and we'll begin our automation process. But that's it for this stream. That's all I'm gonna do in this one. 2 hours in. I think this is my longest stream ever. I'm gonna be honest. I think this is my longest stream ever. But Max, I appreciate you for sticking with me, hanging out. And honestly, I think the mission has been accomplished today. We set out to create another AI native YouTube channel, and we got about 80 to 90% there. 80 to 90% there. So I think we did good. W stream. Yeah, man. But join the Educate AI Lab. Take advantage of those resources. $1 a month. We have one free slot open, so be sure to join. But yeah, make sure you guys catch the streams. We are gonna be live. I'm gonna try to be live every day. I don't want to say try, but I just know how I can be. So I'm gonna try to be live every day, and at least bare minimum 4 times a week. Four times a week bare minimum. So turn on the post notifications. Make sure you're notified. And yeah, man, keep learning AI. Keep experimenting, getting better, learning how to orchestrate agents. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Have a great rest of y'all Tuesday.